Street Guts was envisioned by our ownership group, kind of led by David James, and he just envisioned a place where we focus a lot on craft beer and great food and great wine. And he built a place that's absolutely beautiful inside, lots of TVs, bringing together different kind of sports bars and great restaurants and stuff like that. It's a culmination of all that. So they envisioned it and they're actually doing it now, and it's really translated well for the guests to come in and enjoy themselves here. Port Moody is a very tight-knit community. It's a lot smaller, kind of everybody knows everybody, and that's why it's really important to provide our guests with great customer service and great food, because obviously word travels faster around this community.
My previous job was actually at the Olive Garden. I was with them for 12 years, and one of their main key points of guest service is always welcoming the guests right from the front door. I believe that's the most important because that's where they actually see how the whole environment of the restaurant is. If they're welcoming in the front, then most likely in the back, they're also going to be the same. Approaching guests, to be honest with you, while they're dining is the most important as well. They want to always make sure that they're wanted. In fact, we don't call the guests customers because they're actually not buying anything. We call it guests because we're welcoming them into our home and making sure that they're fully taken care of 100%. And it's very rarely that a guest is actually calling, telling them how good of a great service they've gotten. It's almost 80% that they're going to be calling a negative contact, right? So to me, guest service is always the main focus for a bar or a restaurant or whatsoever in the hospitality business. There's some problems. I mean, in different hospitality business, I mean, some restaurants, their focus is not guest service. I mean, sometimes their focus is just selling the product, right? Like, for example, they just want to sell a certain amount. Not everyone is always on board, not the servers. Sometimes the servers just stand around and do nothing.
That's fair.
I believe the establishment should have a standard all set for everyone. You know, customer service should be the priority, but it doesn't happen everywhere.
I always introduce myself, so I go up and say, hi, I'm Sarah, I'm going to be your server today, or if I'm managing, I'll introduce myself as the manager and let them know who their server is that's going to be coming over. Try, like, if it's not too busy, try to get to know them. Maybe ask their name, ask if they live in the area, have they been here before, are they regulars? If they have been here before, I try to recommend things to them. If they're regulars, I try to remember something that they like to get on a regular basis. So, for example, like a beer or something, I'm like, oh, are we gonna start with the Guinness today? Or if I'm really good and they're really regulars, I remember their breakfast order. And I say it to them and they're like, oh, you know us so well. I'm like, I can't believe I remembered that. But yeah, I just try to personalize as much as I possibly can. Whereas I know a lot of people don't like when their server talks to them and they're just kind of doing their own thing. They don't want to have that going on, but I love when a server like gets to know me or tells me about themselves. So it's kind of more personal, and then when you're asking them for something, it's less like a slave type relationship and more like, oh hey, do you mind doing this for me? And it's more like a friendship almost kind of thing, and I do love that. I love when you're able to do something special for like a new customer, if it's somebody's birthday or anniversary. I think that keeps people coming back all the time. Like if it's a birthday, 19th birthday, buy them a birthday drink or like a dessert or things like that. I think that's really important to make people feel like they're willing to come back and they want to come back, and it's something that they're going to choose your restaurant over another one.